welcome to Ask Me About Kpop, the essential guide for recent converts and seasoned fans alike. My name is Shannon, and I'm one of your hosts, and our other host is none other than the famous Carrot herself, Angelica. Angelica, how are you?
I'm great. I'm currently basking in my fangirl fame. So obsessed with what happened in the past few weeks since we did our beautiful KCON episode, which was like a great recap and capturing of like the entire evening. Afterward, we had this lovely listener who sent us, in the episode, I mentioned specifically like, I know that cameraman saw me, like I made eye contact with him, like why didn't he put me on the board? But my man had my back.
Oh yeah, he did.
He had my back. And we appear.
I think it's mostly you. I'm there, but I think you get all the credit, honest to God.
Thank you. I did lose my mind. It is proof that when I was saying to you all that I lost my shit and cried during that vocal team version of Don't Listen in Secret, I wasn't exaggerating, and I have video evidence of it because not only in like the entire video of the special stage, which includes all 3 team performances, but also in just the vocal team one, like I'm in there twice.
You're the star. And it's so yeah, I feel like we didn't explain. So if nobody follows us on our social media, which is fine, people don't love social media, we were on the M Countdown broadcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of the,
we were on TV in Korea.
Yes.
We were on dream achieved.
Achieved. For real.
For real.
And I have made GIFs of it and uploaded it to every GIF keyboard possible. So if you ever need to like show some crying fangirl, screaming fangirl, just type crying fangirl or SVT fangirl or carrot into any GIF keyboard and you will find it.
I'm like the third one that pops up, and it's me either like falling backwards and losing my shit or literally crying at the end of that performance. I've never been more pleased or proud or honored in my entire life.
It's so funny. I love that the performance team only version ends the end of the vocal team. Oh, the vocal team only performance ends with you crying.
I know. It ends with my face. And I just like, this is really stupid.
No, it's not stupid.
The reason that Shannon sent this to me, right? So like we were just like, whatever, like basking in our KCON like love, like we had so much fun. And then Shannon sends me a video that's like, bitch, have you seen this?
Because a listener who I feel like I should find their freaking name, scroll back through all of the notifications. Shit.
I think it might be the same person that I'm going to shout out in a moment as well.
Their name is Rie on Twitter at Mystic HVC. They noticed it first, but then I texted you.
Mm-hmm. So they sent it to us and they were like, hey, Angelica, I think I found you freaking out. Correct. You did.
Yes.
Yes, you did. Okay, but I have to tell you that like after you said that to me and I watched it and I like got onto my couch, I was like literally jumping on my couch. I'm like so ecstatic that I made it into this video, but also because I'm embarrassed to say this, but I know that sometimes idols watch videos of their performances. Yes. And so like if my boys saw me freaking out and they like saw my shirt, my beautiful Minghao shirt, which I'm wearing right now because I love it so much, like I just really want to be like an inside joke for 17 and be like, that Minghao girl. Like,
yeah, I think they've seen you. I think they've seen you. Like at the very least one of them has, which means in that sense of, you know, like people say you dream about people whose faces you've seen, like you're in their brain forever. You're in their brain forever. God.
I hope I appear in their dreams. I'll support you endlessly in reality and in your dreams.
Yes.
I really hope that Joshua like explained the genius of my shirt to them because it is an English grammar joke.
Yes.
What a life achievement.
No, it's really, really magical, and I still kind of haven't like fully processed it, even though it's been like a week and a half. I like still think it's crazy, and
it's really nuts. It's really nuts. I had texted, so Shannon is a hero, and she immediately downloaded the video and GIFed it for me, and then sent me the GIFs. And I texted my sister, and I was like, "Hey, I was on Korean TV. Look!" And I sent her the GIF of me crying. I didn't even send her the first one of me freaking out because to only the crying one, she was like, "Angelica, this is ridiculous." So I didn't send her the more outlandish one because I was like, you would just be even more embarrassed of me.
But that one, I like that one too. And we've also been trying to do like viral marketing, and anybody who comments on the video, like, girl at 105 is me. We've been like, it is me.
I know.
Listen to our podcast.
I send like a little wavy emoji and I'm like, that's me.
It's really cool. It's the coolest thing that's ever happened. And I don't know if we'll ever be able to top. I mean, maybe we could top it, and like, we'll see. But
meeting them in person, meeting an idol in person so far, I think is the only way that we can top it right now for me personally.
No.
And we do have a connection to Joshua's dad.
Yes.
So we got to get on that.
Yeah, I don't know how to like call in the favors for that, but like we do.
We're gonna work it out.
Joshua's dad in like less than 1 degree of separation. Yeah. So like
we'll figure it out. We'll get it done. We'll get it, as Joshua says.
Done.
But
did you have one more piece of business up top?
I did. I had one more thing that I wanted to say, which was a deep, sincerely heartfelt thank you to a listener whose Twitter handle is Julie348. Jules, she, after we got For Prize as our random game, and I had mentioned how I wanted to watch my baby Gongmyun like get the girl, she tweeted at us a drama called, what is it called? It has a few different names. One of them is The Individualist Miss Ji Young, I believe. It's really like a mini series because it's only 2 episodes and each episode is like a little bit longer than an hour. But she tweeted it at us like, hey, Gongmyung is the lead in this drama. And it was perfect. I absolutely loved it. I immediately found it and watched it. It's difficult to find, but English subs do exist of it online. It's like I said, it's only 2 episodes. It's basically a rom-com that like has an intermission because it's only about 2 hours long total. But oh my God, it's so great. It's like, it's adult, it's funny, it's clever, it's kind of sad in that like K-drama way of like having tragic backstories, even though it's a rom-com, and it has a super satisfying ending. I adored it from beginning to end. So thank you, Jules. I'm already considering watching it.
Yay! That's great. I like started it. I watched the first 2 minutes of it, and then I just haven't picked it back up because I am currently too involved in another drama, and like I haven't been sleeping at night because I'm like, one more episode. So I'll get to it eventually, but it sounds good. I do love him, and a mini drama sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it's really fun and easy to watch, and he's so handsome and cute, and it's adult, so like they have sex.
Great.
Spoiler alert.
Perfect. That's all. That's
no
what I want.
Cheek
Kisses in my dramas.
Exactly. Nothing is more frustrating than watching like a 20-episode drama and having the 2 main leads like kiss on the cheek at the end, and you're like, really? 20 episodes of sexual tension, and all I get is a cheek kiss or a forehead kiss or a hug?
Yeah.
Give me a
side
break.
hug. No, thank you.
Unacceptable.
All right. So Today's episode is what is going to be like a little less structured than usual because you guys tell us all the time in your wonderful iTunes reviews. Thank you everyone who's been writing us nice iTunes reviews. You like don't know what it means. Somebody has also been like giving us like 1-star reviews with no review, and it makes me mad. So give us a 5-star review and leave a nice review. But anyway,
or at least explain why you're only giving us 1 star.
What don't you like about it? Tell me. But a lot of you guys tell us that you like it best when we're just talking about things that we like. So that's what we're going to do today. But the other part of this was that the last 2 episodes depressed us.
And they were bummers.
And this week in K-pop has depressed me a lot. Like people who follow us on Twitter know that like in the middle of the week, I was like desperately begging for like, what's a music video you like? Because I was in such a bad mood that like.
¿Por qué?
Because Cube Entertainment is a trash company, and I'm really, really, really
they're
upset
burning
about
trash
it.
fire, and they're ruining all of our lives.
And
but you know what's really fucked up about that is that I like can't get over. Okay, so let's explain a little bit about why Cube is pissing you off. For one, they canceled Hyuna's comeback.
Yes,
right.
I should be listening to a Hyuna album right now. I'm not.
Second, they are continuing promotions with only 8 members of Pentagon, and not only is it bullshit that they're not including E'Dawn in this purely as punishment, but it's also really stupid that they're not including Yenan, because one of the reasons they're not including Yenan is because he's currently on a Chinese variety show.
A torture show.
I know. We're not going to get into the details of that show right now because it will take up our entire time. There is a Chinese show right now. I don't even remember what it's called. But anyway, it's like basically, it's called The Collaboration or something, I think is the English title. Basically, it's like half Chinese artists and half K-pop artists, by which I mean like the K-pop artists are like Jun and Minghao and Yenan, who are Chinese, but they are K-pop idols, right? They're famous in Korea. So they partner like it's like 6 Korean stars, 6 Chinese stars, and they come together and they like every week you choose a partner to collaborate with. You do like a rearrangement of a song or you compose something, whatever. It's like a competition talent show, sort of. It's kind of like The Call that Timmy was on. Except it has an elimination aspect to it that I don't know if The Call had. But Jun and Minghao from 17 are on this show. So is Yenan from Pentagon. But Jun and Minghao have not missed one thing from 17 the entire time that they've been on the show. They were at KCON. They've currently participated in every single, like 17 is currently doing a world tour through Asia. And Jun and Minghao have been at every show. They haven't missed one. And Yenan has not been a part of any of Pentagon's promotions
in months
since he started the show. And I don't he had a difficult time with part of it. So maybe a piece of it was him taking some time for his mental health.
And that's what I'm confused about. I don't understand if the collaboration is pre-filmed or not, because Cube's excuse.
It's not.
Okay, because Cube's excuse for Yana not being there is that he is ill and that he needs rest. But why is he showing up on this other program if he's too sick to work? That's what I'm not
He was
grasping.
sick and he did take a week off at least, because him and Jun were partnered on it, and Jun was really excited, and then Yenan was physically ill and also having kind of a panic attack, nervous breakdown. And Jun was like, take time to get yourself together. If you decide to come back, we'll partner again. Otherwise, I'll do it without you and we'll be fine. Please, your health is more important, because Jun is a sweet baby and I love him. And so he was very supportive of Yenan. Yenan took at least 1 week off of the show. And I think it was only 1 week because Jun only performed solo once.
One time.
And the very next week, him and Yenan were there for a duet again together. So Yenan is okay in a certain sense because he's still on that show, and yet he's not being included in any of Pentagon. And personally, he's my Pentagon bias. So I'm like, the fuck, where's my baby?
Yeah. It's all really awful, and the way that everybody is fighting is really awful, and I'm just super mad, and I just don't understand Cube's reasoning. A lot of people are they're doing it for his safety, and it's but
for
this
whose
isn't
safety? For Edon's?
Yeah. And it's but
all those
idols
fans
are at any point they are in danger from a crazy fan. That that never changes.
No, and we will have an episode about those
crazy
negative fans. They're called sasang.
Sasangs.
Thank you. Sasang fans, which basically means evil fans.
Yeah.
Because there are instances in which certain idols, we'll get into the details of it later, but idols have been literally attacked by these fans who hate them. There's a fucking movie that Chanyeol stars in it. About it. And so terrible movie. And I love it, but it's not good.
But Cube has said nothing, and that's what's pissing me off is that all these fans are running to Cube's defense and being they're doing it for his safety, they're doing it for this, they're doing it for that, and it's they didn't say any of that. So y'all are pulling this out of your ass, and also it's just it's this hiding a member after a dating scandal has literally never worked. When they did it to Sully, that was the end of Sully. That guy from Super Junior, end of Super Junior. You don't see them again. So everybody thinking that we're going to see him back, sorry to be a negative Nelly, but I think it's over. And I'm very upset, but I just want everyone else to be upset because I feel there isn't coming back from this because in the case of Baekhyun and Taeyeon, they sent that bitch to the airport and she cried at the airport, and they put him on TV and people were like, fuck you. And then everyone forgot about it and moved on with their lives.
The way that they've been hiding Edon is so shady, especially, and we mentioned this in another episode, how at that fan meet where they celebrated the anniversary of the universe, right, of the fandom, and they cut Edon out of all of those videos. Even the fans who were pissed at Edon were very upset by the fact that he was not included in those videos. So to say that Cube is doing this for his safety or whatever is kind of bullshit, because even the fans that are upset about his relationship with Hyuna are even more upset about his exclusion from all of these promotional things. So it's don't lie to us and just be upfront. Like, none of us are idiots, so just be real.
Yeah, that's what I just want. I just want an answer. I just want an answer. Yeah. And I like, my worst fear is that they're going to do what they did to Sully and just like keep him in a basement till his contract runs out, because he's written a lot of Pentagon and a lot of Hyunna's songs. So they're collecting royalties off of him, so that it is not in their best interest to ditch him. They can just keep him in the basement and collect their money off of him. And the other thing that's driving me nuts is that, like, I feel like all of the universe, at least on Twitter, and so, like, whatever, it's Twitter sucks. But, like, there's just this whole attitude of, like, people getting very angry at anybody who is angry at the situation, being like, stop being negative. We just need to support them. Stop being negative. We just need to support them. And, like, I don't know, y'all, like, this is, I'm sorry. I know it sucks when your fandom is the center of attention, but, like, this is bigger than Pentagon, and I'm sorry. But the reason that so many people are focused on this and y'all are like, you're not even fans, why do you care? It's because the very idea that one of the most famous K-pop stars in the world and a little rookie were dating for seriously for over 2 years and no one knew about it, that means anyone, literally anyone, could also be in, like, this could happen to anyone. And so it's bigger than Pentagon. Like, people are upset. Like, what if this was my group? What if one of my groups gets caught, like, in a date? Like, is this gonna, like, I don't know. It's all, I just feel like they're going about it the worst possible way, and I'm really upset about it.
I totally agree. And, like, we've expressed this sentiment many times. The way that, like, the entire K-pop industry just so publicly, like, hates their idols being in relationships is something I don't understand and relate to. And I'm just like, isn't it incredible that this, like, rookie nobody was dating the queen, Hyunna, for so long and nobody knew, and they were not fucking hiding it at all? Like, that song Purple that you recommended is just like, it's like they're married. Like, they're already married. And, like, get the fuck over it, people. Like, let idols bang.
Yes, exactly. Ugh. So anyway, I'm just very, very depressed. I, like, don't like how this is going. I don't like that I can't see where it will end up. And, like, maybe I'm 100% wrong. And Pentagon will come back in December with everyone, and I, like, am just being too dramatic. But, like, I'm upset right now. I, like, don't think this is cool. I'm upset for the other 8. Like, I'm just upset. I'm just upset because of being an EXO fan for so long. I know how long they can go without a member and act like it's not a big deal. So
Lay hasn't been there since, like,
almost 2 years.
Lucky One.
Yeah.
Since Lucky One came out.
Yeah. So almost 2 years since no Lay. So, like, that's a possibility. And I just feel like people should be rioting in the streets. And I'm like,
especially what's so disappointing is that, like, Pentagon is such a new group. Like, they just hit it big with Shine, and now immediately they have, like, we didn't even get to enjoy the 10 of them together at all. Before now suddenly they're broken apart. And, like, I'm sorry, but if you keep Yeon in China, I will fly there myself and pick it.
And, be
like, bring back my baby.
Yeah. It's really crazy.
And
so
I just miss his face.
I miss them too, and it's weird, and it's all just weird and bad. It's weird and bad, and, like, whatever, I hope this comeback is great. But it's tainted and strange. And I just feel like if any universes out there are listening, like, I understand, like, this sucks. But, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
All we're trying to say is that we're upset about different things. So today's episode is going to be kind of a bullshit episode in the sense that, like, you know, we just picked songs that we like, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Honestly, we were inspired by, we were so lovingly invited to join and collaborate on an episode of the K-Pop Cast, which was specifically about summer songs of 2018. So, like, which songs came out in the past 4 or 5 months that we really loved, that we thought perfectly captured the summer vibes of this year. And so, inspired by that collaboration, we decided to do a top Summah Jamz of all time episode, which is what this episode is going to be about. We are not going to mention songs that came out this summer in particular, because we already did that in the K-Pop Cast. We're just going to talk about, like, songs
Slightly
in
older,
general.
or,
Yeah,
yeah.
some older songs that like every summer when summer comes around, these are the songs we listen to get ourselves into that like
Summery
beachy,
mood.
sunny vibe. So that's what we're talking about today. We're just
Yes.
gonna run down a list of songs that we love that make us think of summer.
Yes, and in no particular order or no particular
In no
whatever.
particular ranking, we're just going to talk about some songs. Let's first explain a little bit, like, what are some things that, for you personally, when you hear a song, like, what do you think that's like, ooh, this
That
makes
says
it
summer?
summery to me?
There's a specific sound that I can never really describe, but it will come up in several of the songs we talk about today that I just call like watery. There's like something about the instrumentation that makes me think of like a waterfall or like a pool or a water slide. Like, there's some kind of like watery feeling to things. And then there's also, like something that sounds like straight up tropical house will always sound like summer because it like sounds tropical.
Sure, it's like very Caribbean.
Yeah, and then like there's just those kind of, we talked about this in the Kpop cast, but like those driving with the windows down kind of songs that just like,
Yeah, there are some songs that have like almost a breezy quality to their choruses or their melodies that like either just like make you feel like the wind is blowing in your hair, or for me, like something that's very bouncy and bright and like just sort of, God, I don't know, it is hard to describe, but it's like a positive bop, I guess, like in a way that just makes you think of bright sunshine.
Yeah, and it will come up, but I do feel like a lot of the songs on my list, I also associate legit summer memories with these songs because they came out during summer or I played them during a specific summer. So they like will always feel that
way. And so
way.
some of the songs we're going to mention did actually come out during the summertime. Some of them didn't. They just have that summery feel to them. And some of them also have like specifically summer themed music videos, for example. Like one of the songs we're going to mention, it's like the whole music video takes place on like a beach.
Sure.
So for that, of course, it's summery because like the entire thing literally takes place on a beach. But other ones, it's just the sound of it.
Yeah.
So no clear cut and dry criteria. This is really just like a, hey, I like this song.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. So take it away, Shannon. What's the first one you want to talk about?
Okay, I will start off with my queen because I miss her and I'm upset. And this song I've just been like bopping to this song so much this week to like remember when things are good. 2011, Queen Hyuna, freshly 19 years old. Throws on some shorts and some high heels and comes out with her first solo album. It wasn't her first solo song, but it was the first whole album. And that song is Bubble Pop. So yeah, this song to me is just like, I mean, the look of the video is like 100% summery. They're on like boardwalks and like beaches. And again, like tank tops, ripped shorts, high heels, which like, of course, is like a very, very summery thing.
I mean, that's like Sistar's whole vibe. So
yeah. And like so much of the choreography is just jumping because like jumping around. It's like, that's like summery or something. But like another thing about the song, I'll play it really quick, is like what I think is so interesting and cool about just this song as a song is that all of the like percussion is Hyuna's voice in different bubbly things. Hold on. And yeah, I just think that's like so cool.
Yeah, I love it. That makes me think of like I could easily visualize a music video of just like different faces of hers like in bubbles like floating by.
It like sounds like
one.
bubbles.
Yeah, totally.
So yeah, that's that. I mean, just a quick. There you go, Hyuna Bubble Pop. Like that's a summer jam to me.
Great summertime jam. Moving on to the next. Cannot talk about summer without talking about the queens of summer, our beautiful Sistar. We have two songs that we love by them that for me personify summer.
I mean, you could there are probably like 5 Sistar Summer Jams if you like wanna go there.
Oh,
But
for
we'll
sure.
just do 2.
We're going to do 2. The first, of course, Touch My Body. And the second would be Shake It. Yeah, Touch My Body. I love it. The music video is like them in teeny tops and teeny shorts, like shaking it all around. They're super tan in it, Yolan especially. They're like dancing by a pool, basically. Like the whole theme of the music video is essentially like a pool party.
There's pools and skateboards and palm trees and boys with no shirts on and...
Yeah, so like the whole vibe of it is just like a fun summer bash, and the song itself just makes you want to move it.
Yeah, and then the other one, which came out the following summer, I think. Yeah, that sounds right, is Shake It.
I love that song so much. For me, that is quintessential Sistar. Like,
yes.
That is the song for me that is just like peak. Because I think of that song and I think of cropped jean shorts with bright, colorful heels and just long tan legs shaking it. And I fucking love that song.
Yes. No, definitely. It's really good. Okay, next. Am I going in the same, are we going in the same order?
Maybe.
Because I have Shiny next.
Me too.
Is that too early? Okay. Is it too?
It's
is it
never too early for Shiny. In fact, we're late on the Shiny.
Exactly. We should have done it first. But we've talked about this song a bunch of times because it's great. And this is a Shiny View. See, that's the watery.
Yeah. This song, we've mentioned it before. For me, it's like the musical equivalent of jumping into a pool.
Yeah, it totally is. And I just want to play this whole thing. So we should just talk.
We'll just
I
talk
don't
over
want
it.
to turn it off.
I'm okay with it. Yeah, I love this song. The music video is like a summertime adventure in Thailand.
Okay, sorry, I just had to let the chorus play for a minute. But
the music video is them like jumping into other people's backyards and stealing a dip in the pool. They're with pretty girls. Mino's so hot and blonde and with tank tops and
tans and tank tops and booty shorts
so
and
buff.
like, yeah.
He's all in white. Oh, that Franklin outfit will just forever be in my Hall of Mino fame.
Yeah.
Like-
No, totally. I also like definitely this is a song that I have like personal summer memories attached to.
Yes.
Because we'll get into it, but the summer that this came out was a great 2015 was a great
It was
K-pop.
like a peak
or
K-pop
2016
summer. I think it was
2015 and
2016.
16 were good.
The year that album came out, a lot of great K-pop came out in that summer. And this, for me personally, like this was one of the first full K-pop albums I ever bought. And so the entire album, like even the cover art is like underwater. So the whole album had that theme of sort of like watery styled music. And so it really upped the summer vibe.
Totally.
Of the whole album, but particularly that song.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's the summariest of Shiny songs. Like as big of Shawwalls as we are and as much as I like Shiny music, I feel like their music doesn't say summer to me. Like that's the one that's
for sure,
like
for sure.
You know,
they have.
It has a I mean, we said in the K-pop episode that we think this year's "I Want You" was a great summer song.
But as you mentioned earlier, like tropical house kind of always screams summer, and SHINee did lean heavily on the tropical house in their most recent comeback. So there's a lot of like summery vibes to me in their Story of Light. But in general, SHINee doesn't always have that summer feel to me that some other groups like Sistar or EXO can have. SHINee kind of, I mean, I don't know, maybe they're just timeless.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so moving on, this next one, I believe came out, I want to say summer 2016, but maybe it was the end of 2015. You know, I could find that out and then I'd just know. July 2016. Okay, so.
Yeah, I thought it came out the same year as Jeongyeon and Tiffany.
It did. Okay, so this is Taeyeon's "Why," and here's a listen. Yeah, I don't know. That just sounds like summer to me.
Me too. It makes me think of like a beach bonfire party as the sun sets.
Yes.
Especially because the music video is like this super cute partner dance. The music video itself is kind of like a box video. It doesn't really take place.
No, the music video itself is like her, like it's weird. It's like her, remember she like squirts mustard on that hot dog man and is like,
no,
it's the
that's
same.
Starlight.
They're the same though. I'm telling you, because there's a dance version of "Why"
with Casper.
Yes,
that's the one that I think of.
But there's an actual version of "Why,"
and it has her squirting mustard, just like in Starlight, because that's the one that has Dean. Mm-hmm. It's from the same album. Oh, what? Does she not also do that in Starlight?
She absolutely does that in the Starlight video. It's the same. I don't know why. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Yeah,
why?
Taeyeon, ¿por qué?
But I also have like very specific memories of this song and like the next three, like listening to them on the way to the beach. So like they are forever like
"Why"
cemented
is
as beach
like
songs
that
for me.
chorus of her singing "Why" to me sounds just like wind blowing in your hair as you drive along the PCH.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So this next one also came out that same summer. It's another member of Girls' Generation with Taeyeon, but this is Tiffany, and this is "I Just Wanna Dance."
This song reminds me of so many different things.
Me too.
There is a specific like 80s song that this is hearkening back to that I can't ever put my finger on it. Listeners, if you
have an idea.
if you know what it is, please shout it at me. My gut wants to say something Madonna-ish, but I don't know. Maybe something Cyndi Lauper. Something about it just like really hits the 80s for me. But also this and Taeyeon's song, correct me if I'm wrong, the music videos were filmed here in LA.
Yes. Tiffany's is like for sure in like the parking lot at Mustang or something. It's like she's just
and
like
the music video has a scene in a diner, right?
Yes.
I've been to that diner. It's in Highland Park.
Yeah, and then she's in like a motel, like a beachy motel in Venice or something.
So anything filmed in LA, like I think automatically has a summery vibe because it's always summer here. But also just like the general vibe of it, like I just want to dance the night away. Like when do you have time to do that?
In the summer. Yeah, totally. This next one might not be one that people think of that often, but again, I think of it because I specifically have tied summer memories to this song. This was like the B-side for Jonghyun's album She Is, and that is White T-Shirt.
God, I love this song.
It's your white T-shirt. It's just white T-shirt. It's your white T-shirt. It's just white T-shirt. Jaded on your smile. 벌써 난 푹 빠졌어. 저 새침한 눈빛 좀 봐. Come on, start in sunlight. 더 빛난 너의 line. Baby, 넌 눈부셔. 보이지 않은 게 더 특별해.
Look so pretty, baby. Oh, I love that album so much.
Oh, me too. I miss him too. I've been having like bad Jonghyun days lately, but
I love that song. It doesn't have a music video.
it doesn't. He did perform it like as the B-side when he
Yes.
did his first week of comeback. So there's choreo and it like was
and
performed,
it's
but there's
really
no video.
cute choreography too, because just like in She Is, Jonghyun like only had female backup dancers. And of course, they're all wearing white T-shirts, and like he's very plainly dressed with his like bright pink hair,
and he has a little
He has a
straw
little
hat,
straw
like
hat.
a little.
And they do like really cute. The choreography's simple but adorable in this, and it's not really a partner dance, but there are certain partner dance elements to it.
Yeah.
And I love the performances of this song. This song itself is so cute, and that little like doot 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 doot. That to me is so summery.
It is because it's like some kind. It's just
It's
like
almost like it's not a steel drum, I know, but it like kind of has that same
something.
sort of like, I don't know, like
Islandy.
Caribbean islandy breeze in the palm trees kind of vibe.
yeah. So that's a really good one, and like again, it's just one that I like so strongly associate with summer because I remember in 2016 the Taeyeon solo, the Tiffany solo, and the Jonghyun solo and Luna's solo were the only things I listened to for like 6 months.
And that's exactly what I was going to bring up next.
Let's do
I was
her
like,
next.
Luna also came out in this same year. So for me, Taeyeon, Tiffany, Jonghyun, and Luna were my summer 2016 playlist. Luna, Free Somebody. That's the next one.
서로 다른 색에 물들고 다른 향기들로 가득하지만 오감의 끝이 몽환에 젖어 이 모든 감각 일어나는 그곳에 I know, I know, I know, I know 네 가슴 깊숙이 있어 숨기기 힘든 dream I know, I know, I know, I know 네 촛불 걸어봐 자 한 번쯤 너에게 미쳐봐 Cause I just wanna free somebody 느낀 대로 말해 Tonight 너와 나 이 순간에 자유로운 맘에
The color scheme of this music video is super summery. I brought up this song before when we did our music video episode. The color scheme is yellow and pink and blue, and it's super bright and cartoonish, which is really fun.
Yeah.
The dance is great.
Yeah, we just let that whole play for a whole minute because we know the first minute
Yeah.
and a half of that song, and we just had to dance it
Sorry,
for a
we
minute.
were having a dance break. I love Luna so much, and this song in particular, this is how I always describe this song. It sounds like a pride anthem to me. Like I want to see her on a pride float singing this song. Pride is in June, so I think of this song.
Summer, totally.
Summertime.
Definitely.
Summertime, pride, free somebody. Next.
Yeah, and if we didn't, before we go to next, in case we didn't mention, Luna's from FX. I'm sure we've said that before,
yeah.
but this was like
Keep
her
up,
solo
people,
album.
keep up.
Yeah. So this next one is probably on like everybody's list of like summery songs, because they say the word summer like 15 times, but this is Red Velvet's Red Flavor.
내가 제일 좋아하는 건 여름 그만 야단 널 묶은 일 짚고 뜨거운 여름밤에 바람은 불고 너무 쉽게 사랑 빠져버릴 19 우린 제발 어울리고 또 먹자 좋아 첫눈에 반해버린
Is it wrong that I just see Suho doing the dance when I listen to this
No,
song?
I think it's okay.
I just see him doing it off to the side. Yeah, I love that song. Also because Red Velvet had that whole like theme of like summery fruits.
That album was called The Red Summer, Red Velvet's fourth summer mini album or what? Like it was purposefully
it was
a summer album.
Themed summery, and like in the music videos, they had a lot of like fruit imagery in it, like watermelons and limes and whatever, like things that make you think of refreshing summertime. And so that to me, it's just like, that's what you play at a picnic.
And I feel like specifically, we just heard it in that clip, but like in the bridge where they go, like something about that sigh, like, like summer.
The hot summer sun.
Yeah.
Don't worry, ladies. Suho will be there to fan you.
So moving on, I think it's funny. I just will point out before we finish, like, I loved how female centric this list is. I feel like girls are better at summer than boys, maybe. But
100%. 100%. I think that boys, I mean, I don't know. Boy groups have a lot of different vibes or whatever, but girls, the girl groups, I think, are more capable of hitting that light-hearted, bouncy summer vibe than boy groups.
Yeah.
If only because a lot of boy groups do tend to have like a little bit of a rougher edge to it. And I think you'll see that in some of the boy group songs that we do mention on here. Like SHINee and Jeonyoung, I think, are exceptions because they have never had a tougher image. But some of the other boy groups and like male idols that we will mention on this list, their summer songs have a very distinctly different summer sound than the girl groups do.
Totally. So next up is another girl group, and this is a song from 2015. I remember this being very heavy in rotation in my summer playlist in 2015. But this song, I think, sounds very different from some of the other things that we've played so far. And this is Girls' Day, Darling.
Stinking love this song. It's so fucking cute.
It is, and like it's got like a swing big band kind of style that I feel like you don't hear that often.
Yeah, and it's a style that they carry from the instrumentation into the music video as well. Like not only in the style of their costumes, they have these cute little dresses that kind of look like old-timey bathing suits.
Yes.
And they also have a lot of the choreography where like one of the girls is on a table and she's surrounded by like male backup dancers and they do this cute little like fall back, trust fall lift thing.
And those kind of like old Marilyn Monroe movie ways.
Yes, exactly. Like the little like diamonds are a girl's best friend kind of thing. Yeah, I love it. This music video is so cute. It doesn't have that kind of like bouncy, beachy, watery feel to it that the rest of the songs I think we've played so far have, but it has something about it that's just like, I don't know, is it because it's sunshiny and bright that it makes me think of summertime? Like,
I mean, to be fair, there is an announcer at the beginning who's like, spectacular summer party. Oh,
yeah.
You ready? So like they say that it's summer.
Yeah, they do say that it's summer, and it is like a clear theme in the costuming of this music video. Like
the sets that they're on look very similar to the Sistar Touch My Body sets.
Yeah, because they're like in front of a pool. Yeah.
It's very similar.
Yes.
It's that summer look.
Totally.
Bikini tops and fruity drinks and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like we don't mention Girls' Day that much, so I just really wanted to include that one.
I don't know anything about Girls' Day, but I love this song.
Okay, so next we have a Mamamoo. Do we want to tag team our Mamamoos like we did with Sistar?
Yeah, totally. We should just mention them both.
Okay, so first I'm going to play a clip from Mamamoo, You're the Best, and then we'll listen to Mamamoo finally.
말려줘
너만을 생각해.
What a monster.
Hey, only plus minus.
Finally, finally 이제야 알았어 baby 널 만난 이후로 왜 이리 모든 게 특별해 always 드디어 만났어 baby 이번이 마지막 maybe 이 느낌 모든 게 완벽한 걸 꼭 맘에 들어 마야 어린애처럼 한순간인 것처럼 그냥 하는 말이 아니야 너는 마치 내게 와서 내 세상을 바꿔준 hero 걱정은 하고 싶지 않아 no way 너랑 간다면 지구 끝까지 on and on 잠들었던 내 안에 다른 날 깨워 기다렸던 네가 on fire 짜릿한 느낌이야 넌 아무런 생각 안 나
Personally, I think I have listened to that song many times as I drive to the beach, so that's maybe why I think of that song as being very
Yeah.
beachy. Like, I don't even remember what the music video for that song is.
I don't think there is one.
The
Because I
music-
just had a CD track.
The
pulled up.
music video for You're the Best is very summery to me.
Which is hilarious because that song came out in February.
Yes, but the music video is summery because it's like the girls go on vacation to like some villa or something. It kind of looks
Mansion
like Tuscan
of
or
some
something.
kind.
Yeah, it looks like they're in Italy or some like beautiful place in Europe. It makes me think of Under the Tuscan Sun because they like go to this beautiful villa and there's like a cute boy that works there or something. But my favorite part about it is when they're wearing those cute little baseball tees that all have different colored sleeves and they're wearing those high-waisted jeans, and that to me is like such a cute summer outfit.
No, totally.
I love it. Both of
Yeah.
those songs. Like Mamamoo has a lot of really summery vibes because they are just generally a cheery group.
Yeah.
But these two songs of theirs in particular, I think it's the bounce in their choruses that get it for me.
Yeah, definitely. And finally had that kind of like one of those like marimba or one of those, you know, like percussion-y instruments with the little tubies that like make summery
That
sounds.
give that like almost like hollow sound to,
Yeah.
to whatever the tune may be.
Yeah, I don't have it pulled up, so I'll just say it as a runner-up. But Mamamoo's Woo Woo is also a very summery song.
Yes.
Okay, time for a boy to get attention, I guess, or for 9 boys to get some 8 boys. How many? 8
There
boys.
were only 8 in this.
8 boys to get some attention. And this was our jam from last summer, EXO's Coco Bop.
But this is the only attention we're giving you. Break it down now.
I think I like it. Down, down, 말고.
Hey. This music video, I mean, not only did this comeback happen in the summer, it was like in August. It was
July.
whatever. It was the month my whole life changed.
Yeah. It was when we finally gave up the ghost and we're like, we like EXO, let's just let it be.
I officially gave up my spiteful denial and was like, fine, I'll learn all your names. That was it. That was what. No, I already knew their names. Whatever.
Because Monster and Lucky One.
Yeah. Monster
put
and
us
Lucky
in
One
there.
is when I
Yeah.
learned all their names. Coco Bop is when I learned everything about them. So the whole theme of this music video is summery. Like this entire comeback, they were wearing big Hawaiian shirts. Like that was the
Yeah.
thing. The album art for this album is a bird of paradise, which is like this quintessential summer flower, which I find hilarious that many international and Korean XOLs are like, they see the bird of paradise and they're like, it's the EXO flower. And like me living in LA, I'm like, no, bitch, those flowers are everywhere.
They're
But whatever.
very easy to keep alive, but fine.
Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Now I think of EXO every time I see one and they're literally everywhere all over LA. So fuck you, EXO, yet again. Yeah, that's like That's a great example, though, of how different the typical boy group summer song sounds from a girl group summer song. Like, it kind of has like a darker element to it. It's not like a happy-go-lucky, like, the lyrics are very lighthearted. It's just like a, hey, baby, let's get down. It's actually very sexual. But
as all things with EXO always are.
Yeah, EXO, Shannon said it best in that they're just sex demons.
It's true.
It's accurate. It's accurate. It's why I love 17 and I hate EXO, because 17 is sweet and EXO is demonic. Anyway, tangents galore with EXO. Point is, it's summery, but in a very different way. It's like a, and the music video has like a weird drug theme to it. It's like we're taking acid on the beach.
Kind of.
Was
The vibe.
the vibe of this music video.
Definitely. Okay. I have a boy next, but I'm going to skip them just for fairness sake and come back to it. So this next one, I feel like I picked this one mostly because of the outfits in the music video and specific summer memories, but this is AOA, Good Luck.
Good luck, kitty, kitty, you like me. Good luck, kitty, kitty, I like you. Good luck, 놓치지 마, lucky, lucky. Good luck, 나는 너의 lucky, lucky. 어디서나 어디 가나 당당한 walking. 흑백 세상 속에 나는 color보다 thin. Girls, girls on top. 더 자신 있게 boom, boom, beat drop, drop. 꾸미지 않아도 혼자 주목받는 skin. 재미없는 남자들은 한순간에 skin. Girls, girls.
So the like theme of this music video is lifeguard. They are lifeguards.
Isn't that always AOA's theme?
I
that
think
was
they've
their
done it
theme
more than once for Bingle Bangle as well.
That's
Yeah.
just AOA are lifeguards.
Yeah. So they have like the
They
red
should change their name to Baywatch.
Yeah.
Baywatch babes.
But I'm so jealous because they have the red bathing suits, but then they also have those cool Baywatch jackets that they wear like just off of their shoulders, and they're so cool. But then this was also a song that we performed like for festival season with our dance team. So I remember,
Which is during the summer. Like
so I remember like being intense, like as hot, like so hot, like changing into my Good Luck fringe skirt, like to go dance it. So like this one always makes me think of summer as well. Like I don't know if the song itself is as summery.
Yeah,
but
I don't think the song itself has the same summer musical elements that the other ones do. But personally, like you connect it to summer. I don't really connect this song to summer. Controversially, because I don't love that song.
That's okay.
But whatever.
Yeah.
It's on the list.
It's on the list. Okay, so this next one if we ever do, like, I'll just warn you now, if we ever do like a favorite K-pop songs of all time or whatever, this one will be really, really high on my list. But this is quite an old one. This is Beast, Beautiful Night.
별이 빛이 나는 아름다운 밤이야 이 밤이 영원하길래 손잡아봐 푸른 달빛이 아름다운 밤이야 나부터 하늘을 걸어봐 I know 너만이 나를 설레게 해 I'm out of control I know nobody 아무도 널 대신할 수 없어
Did you say the title of this song?
Beautiful Night by Beast.
You did. Okay.
I did. If I didn't say that, that's Beautiful Night by Beast.
Yeah, now known as Highlight.
Yes, but this was when they were still Beast.
It is, and I love this song. The
Me
music
too.
video is silly. It's just like them jumping around, but in like
Skateboard graffiti
tough guy
alley.
outfits in the streets or whatever. But the song is so catchy. I love it.
And it just sounds like a party, like a street, like a block party.
Yeah.
Or something.
Street party, like rave on a rooftop or whatever. Like I guess maybe that's the theme that we might see in these boy groups. Is that like Coco Bop and Beautiful Night, these are like nighttime party songs, whereas like the girls have been more like daytime beachy anthems.
Yeah.
Like
I think
maybe that's the
totally
vibe.
fair.
It's like boys are ready to get turned.
Yeah.
And the girls are like, let's party at the beach. Or
Yeah.
whatever. Let's be sober on the beach. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Whatever.
So next, this one is another like really obvious summer song. And this is A-Pink's Remember. Like those seagulls are on the CD track.
Yeah.
So
넓고 푸른 바다
literally has a breeze in the background.
시간이 멈춰 버린 기억 그 속에
Pipey instrumentals.
Yes.
Still hear those seagulls in the background.
Yeah, they're part of the
Literally
song.
part of the percussion.
무대 위를 함께 걷던 날 기억하나요 잠깐
Does this music video take place on a pier?
It takes place on a yacht,
Close enough.
so pretty close.
Yeah. Oh, this is when Bomi had that beautiful long blonde hair.
Yes, it is. And she's in the video, she's wearing a shirt that says I heart cold beer in like very big letters. And like that also is like very.
I love it.
Yeah. So like that video is like half on a boat, half like in a garden, half in a meadow.
Yeah.
But it's
and
very
the
summery.
theme of it is like blue and white, right? Like that's sort of the color theme
Yeah,
of their outfits.
pretty much.
Yeah, that's very summery to me. It also makes me think of like Shiny's Boys Meet You, where they're running on a beach and they're all
that,
wearing
like,
blue and
the-
white.
That like
Yeah, yeah,
wearing navy is like
Sailory.
So
yeah. And this song is basically like a yacht vacation in the Mediterranean.
And
or
the chorus
something.
is like, do you remember? And I feel like remembering summer memories.
yeah, totally.
Okay, so this next one was one of your picks, Angelica. So I'm going to play it and then you explain why it makes you think of summer. Here comes Eric Nam's Can't Help Myself.
Featuring Loco.
뜨거운 햇살에 달린 듯이 지치고 목이 말라 You know what I mean 깊은 바다에 빠진 느낌 숨 쉴 수가 없어 I think I'm in too deep Because of you 말하고 싶어 Baby you 너만 보면 Ooh girl I just can't help myself Can't wait no longer 이젠 못 참겠어 Wanna be with you tonight Yeah No more playing cool
I love his voice so
I know.
much. His voice like gives me a stomach ache because I love it so much. It's like, I love it.
I like the noodly guitar. I feel like we haven't had a
Yes.
lot of guitar in the other things
guitar
we've picked.
totally makes it sound very summery to me. Like I don't know what it is about that little like that makes me think of summer, but also just that like whatever, like that sounds very
It's light
summery
and
to me.
airy
It's
and,
light
like-
and airy. The music video to this is so fucking cute. Oh my goodness. Like he's wearing these silly like nerdy glasses the whole time.
Like he
And
isn't hot.
Yeah,
which
like
is
he's
so
not hot.
stupid.
He's wearing big wire rim glasses and like cropped pants and long socks. Like you're trying to please. You can't hide that beautiful face. And he's so fucking cute in it. Like it's just like he's at a bus stop and he sees a girl and he thinks that she's cute and like wants to do what he can to like get her attention. And that's pretty much all it is, but it's so cute. Confession, I did think that when I heard the song for the first time, I thought he said, Can't Help Myself, Summer Love. That is a mishearing of whatever he's saying in Korean. He is not saying Summer Love at any point. But something about that song sounds like, to me, like a summer love confession, right? It's like, oh, the school year is almost over. And like, if I'm going to tell you that I want you to be my summer fling now, I got to do it.
Yeah.
I can't help myself. Like, I got to tell you now. And the whole video is like them outside in different places. It's really fucking cute. And I just love Eric Nam so much.
Yay, that's a good one. Okay, this next one is another one we've brought up on the show a bunch of times, but I'll explain. I mean, it just like screams summer, but I have more reasons. But here is Wonder Girls' Why So Lonely.
너와 입술이 될 때부터 모든 게 달라질 줄 알았는데 별거 없어 넌 다른 게 없어 너와 보내는 주말 밤이 아주 달콤할 거라 믿었는데 별거 없어 넌 다른 게
well. I could just listen to that whole
Oh,
song
me too.
all day long. I love that song.
It's such a good song. And like, obviously it sounds like summer because it's a reggae song.
Yeah, nothing sounds like summer like reggae, but I also really love that I love including this song in our list because the rest of our songs are very happy. And this is a sad song. I mean, the whole song is Why So Lonely. It's like I'm in a relationship with you, but the way that you treat me makes me feel lonely. Like, why do I feel lonely even though you're my boyfriend? So, like, obviously that's nice for a little bit of diversity. Like, not everybody has fun summers. This is true.
That's true.
But, like, just the general vibe of the instrumentation of it, like, in a different way than Eric Nam's guitar, but, like, very much so the guitar of that is what sells the summer vibe for me.
It reminds me of my hoop girl days. I had like a moment in my early 20s where I went to a lot of reggae fests.
You mean a hula hoop?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed for you.
I know. I'm very good at hula hooping, and I used to go to like a reggae fest and wear like a layered tie-dye skirt and a bikini top and just like hula hoop all day.
Oh,
I know. It's very embarrassing.
I will say in your defense, we grew up in a town called Austin, which does have a Marley Fest every year. It's a very big deal to go. And Eeyore's birthday, super reggae fests. Moving on,
because that's so embarrassing.
That song definitely has a summer vibe to it, especially in their outfits, because they have the coolest summer girl vibes. They look like Malibu Barbies.
Yes, with crochet, like a crocheted bikini top is the coolest.
Crocheted bikini tops, high-waisted bell-bottom pants that aren't jeans. They're like different. It's a very 70s vibe, and they have a lot of like crop tops and like gold armband tattoos and stuff, and it's very like 70s summer aesthetic.
Definitely. Okay, this next one is one of yours. A new, they're a newish group, but I feel like they're new. They're new
to us.
New in our opening our hearts to them. And this is Astro, Breathless. More beach sounds.
More beach sounds right away. The music video takes place entirely on a beach, so I wonder if that's in the actual recording of the song. But this guitar riff is super summery too.
Yeah.
Not make you think of S Club 7?
Oh my God!
Yes. This song is way more like the girl summer songs for sure than the boy ones that we've mentioned. I didn't want to open my heart to Astro because my heart is already filled with so many other boys, but Sungkwan got me. Sungkwan is from 17 is apparently best friends with Moonbin from Astro, and now I know Moonbin's name.
He was that one guy from Astro whose face I know.
And now I also know his name. I know that he's best friends with Sungkwan, and soon I will know everything else about him.
I'm sure.
This music video is really cute. Like we said, the instrumentation of it makes me think of S Club 7, which makes me think of summertime.
Oh, yeah.
But also the music video is so fucking cute. It stars a former member of IOI who's now currently in Weki Meki. I don't remember her name.
Yoojung, I'm pretty sure.
No, it starts with a CH.
That's her last name.
I don't remember. I don't know. You look it up.
Che Yoojung.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Then the article I read totally fucked up her name because I'm pretty sure. Anyway, regardless, it stars Che Yoojung. She is like the main girl in the video, but the boys of Astro, there's 6 of them, and they are soda pop bottles. And so like they're wearing like color, like complete, like all orange or all blue or whatever. And she is like putting them in the sand. And so she like puts bottles in the sand, and then the video cuts to like Astro being like buried in the sand, or she like puts them in a cooler, and then they're like in a little box and they're getting jostled around. It's so stinking cute.
Very cute.
Yeah. And
the song sounds like soda, like there's like a soda pop.
Yeah, there's like a carbonation, like bubbliness to it for sure. In the like build of the instrumentations, it's like that kind
Yeah.
of thing of like opening up a soda bottle. I love it. It's super cute. There's my favorite part of the video is when the girl in it, she starts mixing together the soda bottles, and she's mixing like blue and yellow, and the boys' outfits the colors change according to the way she's mixing it. Oh, I love that
There are
video
really
so
good
much.
Astro reaction shots in it. Like,
Yeah.
it just cuts to them constantly reacting.
They
to
have like
things.
really cartoonish facial expressions, and it's super precious. I can't wait to know all their names.
Right. All right, so we have one more left. And again, like, this is not all the summer songs. If you guys have favorite summer songs, send them to us, like, please.
Wait, I
But
have 2 on my list.
You have 2 more?
Yeah.
Who else?
I have Timeen, Drip Drop, and Chung I Love You.
I thought you said we weren't going to do any 2018s.
You're right. I did say that. We can stick with it. yeah. Stick to our word. That's what
Okay.
we're going to do.
Okay.
We have 1 left.
We have 1 left. And if you guys have summer songs that you like, please send them to us, because this is just like some that we could think of very quickly. And this last one is our baby Taemin, and this is
Taemini!
one of his solo tracks, Drip Drop.
One of his very first solo tracks.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally watery.
Yeah. He's a very literal person.
촉촉히 촉촉히 내리는 너널 닿아서 떨리는 수면의 원 달콤한 중력을 닫고 널 피할 수 없어 내 맘에 drip drop love 한 방울씩을 drip drop 더 적셔오지야 drip drop 이 음악같이 drip drop drip drop on me
baby. I mean, it has water in it, so that's
It literally
one.
does.
It is another video that is filmed in LA. The video is pretty much just him dancing in the desert with a very diverse cast of backup dancers.
Yep.
The female vocalist in the song is not credited as a featured artist, but her voice in it, I think, is what really sells it.
Me
for
too. I was about to say that, like, the way that she does the, like, what? At the end of everything sounds that way that, like, the
drop of water,
water goes, "Whoop,"
for
like
sure.
it's
And it
very
adds
cool.
like that extra, like, very subtle layer of harmony to his voice that just like really rounds out the melody of that song. I love it. I
Yeah.
absolutely adore it. Again, not like, I don't know what that song's about. I've never bothered to look up the lyrics. It doesn't matter to me. It's not like a super happy-go-lucky summer jam, for sure. That's not the kind of music Timmy makes.
Right.
He's a dramatic fool. But I stinking love that song. The dance is so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Timeen is nothing if not an incredible dancer, but like that in particular, that dance break is awesome. I believe, if I remember correctly, it's a lot of him getting on the floor. Typical Timeen. But yeah, I love that music video. It's just like him in the desert breaking it down, and it's great.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was our list of 20-ish summer songs. And like we said, we weren't going to mention any 2018s, but there have been a lot of really great summer songs this year.
Totally. If you want to hear more about them, listen to the Kpop cast.
Yeah, I don't think that episode is out yet, but maybe it will be soon. So I hope you guys are subscribed to them as well, because you should support K-pop podcasts.
Yeah.
But anyway, I hope this was a little fun, like, say goodbye to summer and remember, like, the fun of a summer song.
Yeah, it's September now, so goodbye, summer.
So bye-bye, summer. And we'll be right back with our random game. Okay, we're back. And the random game generator kind of, not accidentally, it's part of the game, but they picked a group that we've almost all the way talked about, but like this is just another iteration of that group.
Well, it was a preface to
A
the
preface, yes. So the group that we got is CB Mass.
which stands for Critical Brain Mass.
And the members of this group lasted from 1998 to 2003. And the members of this group were Cheja and Gecko,
who later went on to become dynamic duo.
and some guy named Kerbin.
Yes, who left the group amid controversy. There was a very public dispute against them where Cheja and Gecko accused Kerbin of stealing money from the group. And in their second album, even went so far as to... most of the songs only featured Cheja and Gecko in the second album, which led fans to believe that Kerbin was, in fact, leaving the group. And then one of the songs in the album pretty much called him out for stealing. The lyrics say he liked standing in front of mirrors more than music. He worshipped cash more than friendship. What he left us with is only betrayal. So some cold-blooded... call-outs there from CB Mass, which they eventually broke up, and then Gecko and Cheja went on to form Dynamic Duo, which they are still together,
today.
still going.
They put out 3 albums as CB Mass, 3 total. And Wikipedia says that their second album, Mathematics, was the most popular. And we found they did put out a music video for a song on that album, Huiparam, which means whistle. And if you're a Blackpink fan, they have a song called that as well. Yep. I guess all we can do is just watch this and see what the deal is.
Play.
So here's CB Mass, Whistle.
Oh, what a terrible mustache.
Close up on a gross mustache. Great.
Ugh.
Ew.
I don't like this already. It's like a very uncomfortably close up whisper into somebody's ear.
Oh, is she going to whisper into the next? Oh.
It's definitely all guys. They all have that terrible prepubescent
and they're all just
mustache.
whispering.
Ugh, they have the same mustache.
And it's a gross, bad mustache. Oh, I'll be there? Okay. A good sample can save a song, so here we go. Okay. They're just like walking. This is a clearly very cheap music video in which they just walked down the sidewalk.
Uh-huh.
This is such bad quality. I can't tell who Cheja is, and I'm upset.
Yeah, the music video quality is like very pixelated, but it's also just them like making large like hip hop hands at the camera and wearing like baggy pants.
Oh, they're doing this thing.
I feel like the only reason I like this song is because I like the sample.
Yeah. That's why I didn't recognize anyone. They're like young and chubby and unwashed, and their hair looks terrible.
They have that really gross, like, wispy goatee.
This isn't terrible, but I feel like they're leaning on this. Like,
that's
it's
what
all
I'm saying.
just the song.
The only reason I like this is because... Okay, don't put a pick in your hair. I wonder what you would need to do to your hair in order to be able to keep that pick in it. To have like such fine Korean hair and then be able
wouldn't it
to
be
stay?
thick? I don't know.
But like Korean hair is not usually curly, you know what I mean?
If he has a perm,
yeah, maybe
and he's picked out his perm.
A success perm?
A success perm.
I don't understand why hip-hop videos always insist on having super low angle cameras and having like the
why do I have to
lean into it. Why are you making me look at your double chin?
And who is that?
Probably Kerbin, the one who's no longer there.
Oh, they just have different outfits. I was like, wait, did they get new people?
You make me high. Yeah, and like this low angle, like they're holding their crotch right in my face.
Okay, someone jumped and did the splits. Oh, they're jumping and doing the splits.
Weird freeze frame, like boomerangs almost.
Yeah.
Terrible dancing and baggy pants. This is the theme of the video.
Yeah. Everyone's clothes are bad, their facial hair is bad, and their dancing is bad.
Even their head hair is bad. All right. Y'all really leaned heavily onto that sample. And
Yeah.
if you had anything else behind it, I don't think it would have saved you. Luckily for you, CB Mass, I like that song. So.
Yeah. Well,
So I didn't hate that one.
that was something. That was our first like subunit that we've all, or it's not a subunit, but like that we've gotten this technically the same people like in the random game.
Yeah, I
twice,
wonder if that
even
will
though
happen
they're
often.
different. I mean, there must be because I wrote down everybody I have like
Because
subunits
we
and
would,
solos
because like
in here.
EXO and CBX is on
Yeah.
the list. So eventually we will
We'll get to everyone.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was
was
CB
that.
Mass. I guess it's the end of the episode, so it's time for weekly recommendations.
You can go first.
I'll go first. My recommendation is actually just like it's a TV show. Like I don't have anything, like it's not a specific song or a music video. It's like an entire television show, but I've been enjoying it so much. And the show is called Unexpected Q. You can find it. I'm so afraid of like saying the names of the shady places where you can find Korean stuff because I feel
Don't
like it'll
say
go
it.
away. But
Just be like, Google it.
Google it, or you can DM me and I'll send you a link.
Yeah.
But Unexpected Q is the name of the show, and my 17 bias Sungkwan is one of the permanent hosts or cast members of this show, as well as Yoon Ji-won from Sekshkis, who I've brought up a bunch of times, and then some other funny comedians. But it's just like it's a game show, but the premise is that it's about music. So they have like different idols and stuff come on each week and they split into teams and then they do like charade type games. And there's a game where people send in like emoji puzzles that like are a song. Like it's supposed to like one that they couldn't get in one episode was like a square of like all the different people emojis with a gun in the middle and no one could figure it out and they had to use all their hints and it was Russian roulette by Red Velvet because it's a circle of people and gun in it. Whatever. So they do like emoji puzzle games.
That's hard.
And then they do this really fun game at the end where
Should have used the Russia flag.
right?
That's an emoji.
That would be too obvious. It's always hard. And then they do a thing at the end where they write like a massive like mashup of like 15 songs and everybody gets assigned like a line in the song and they have to like do it all the way through without messing up. And when they mess up, they blast them in the face with air. And it's funny every time. And there's a really good episode with Mino where like Mino and Sungkwan get in a fight about who knows Shiny songs better, which is really funny.
That's my favorite.
And
that's my favorite. Sungkwan just yelling like, "I don't need your help. I know everybody." And Mino's like, "Yeah, well, do you know the ad libs?" And Sungkwan's like, "Of course I know the ad libs." I love it.
It's really good.
I
And
love
there
a
was-
shovel.
Me too. And there was an episode a couple of weeks ago where like Bomi was on and she was on Sungkwan's team and they were like helping each other and I was like, oh my babies. So it's like a really good show with like lots of good people on it. And it also just has so much music, like not only K-pop, but like trot songs or like old stuff from like the 80s and 90s that maybe you've never heard. And I just find it very fascinating in that it's like a music themed game show and it's fun every week. So Unexpected Q, like give it a watch. I really like it.
Yeah, good one. Good choice. My recommendation is on theme in that this is a very summery song. I'm going to recommend Hyolin's new song, Bae, B-A-E. I really enjoy both the music video and the dance practice version of this. The music video is like super theatrical in a like modern take on Grease Summer Nights kind of way. It has like partner dance in it. It has really crazy K-pop outfits in it. It has a really cute dance that I like. The dance practice itself is just Hyolyn and 4 backup dancers. She's not wearing like any eye makeup in it, so she looks phenomenal.
She's like a different person, but a lovely person.
Yeah, she's like
so
smiling and having
interesting.
so much fun. She looks like fresh faced, and it has like cute little animations in the dance practice itself. I really like the dance. I feel like I need to teach it to myself, just because.
Yeah.
And it's a song that like I wake up almost every day for the past like 3 weeks, and it's been stuck in my head. I love it.
Great.
Hyolyn, bae.
Beautiful. The music video is so cute. It's like it's music. It's very musically.
Yeah,
and
it's
like,
very theatrical. It has like a lot of like dancing on tables and like getting your girls at the diner, whatever.
And they, like, slide their milkshakes
yeah, slide
in
the milkshake, and
choreography.
it's really cute. It has a very diverse cast because it seems as though it was filmed here in LA.
Yeah.
She's been doing a lot with this dance studio here in LA that has like the words play in the background in their like choreography videos on YouTube or whatever. I don't remember. I think it's called The Playground, actually.
That sounds right.
But I was going to bring something up. Hyolyn her solo career has been kind of interesting so far in that she is really promoting herself. Like she's
because her company, she left her. They left Starship. Sistar broke up and left Starship, and she has created her own label.
Yes.
So she is doing this all on her own now, which has been really interesting because she's busking. Like she is straight up like not lowering herself, but I mean she's
relying on like guerrilla marketing tactics basically because she isn't with a large label anymore, and so she's sort of going off on her own and like doing what she can to get her own name and her own music out there. And so I want to support that in that she's like off on her own doing something different. And also I love her and I love this song.
Yay, that's a really good one. Hyolyn Bae. Beautiful. All right, so that's it for this week. Next week, we will be back talking about a very important, long teased issue, and that is mandatory military enlistment in the South Korean military.
Have we long teased that one?
I don't know if we've long teased it. I think we've brought it up a
probably
couple
dropped
times
a
and been
mention
like,
once or
we got to
twice.
talk about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to talk about that. So come on back for that. And if you want to find us on the internet or talk to us or anything at all, amakpoppod.tumblr.com for all of our links, at amakpoppod on Twitter and Instagram. Asking me about K-pop, the podcast on YouTube, and amakpoppod@gmail.com if you want to send us an email. And that's where you can find us, and that's where we'll be. So we will talk to y'all next week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Chonghyun, you're our inspiration.